Hello gorgeous ones, how are you? Lou Anne Marine here, coming to you live, doing the weekly purpose message. I want to welcome all the new sisters in the group. And isn't the energy, I don't know about you, but there's some really weird energy going on around at the moment. Hey Tricia, nice to see you. So, yeah, lots of different things happening. What about you? So each week I like to do this reading for you, and I'm using the Goddess Oracle. Okay, so this is the Goddess Oracle, one of my favorites, and it's from Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And as you see, lots of little bookmarks in there. It's a really good one to have. Hello Donna, nice to see you. So as per usual, I picked 3 cards, and these are if you are expressing your purpose through a business, it's for them. If you just want to relate these to your life in general, it's for that as well. So I picked 3. You can choose all 3, or 1, 2 or 3. You can pick them now. 1, 2, 3. Oh yes, I just feel like get out and dancing. I don't know about you. We're in Melbourne, we're kind of we're out of lockdown, but kind of not, you know what I mean? Anyway, so let's shake that off and let's go with the first card. So our first card today, really interesting. This is how I'm feeling. Sekhmet, and it's rage and anger and rage. Oh, it's kind of in your face. I'm just going to pull up the meaning of this too before I launch into it. And it reminds me of the master in hand analysis. The master, I've been changing inks on my printer as well. The master is in this little zone here on your hand. You have a 6-pointed star there, and I'll just launch into that because that seems to be appropriate right now. If you have that in your hands, it means, it kind of indicates that there is anger and rage within. And now anger and rage is not all bad. It's not all bad. It can actually be the fuel to get you moving, to take action. So if you've kind of been feeling like you've been sitting around thinking about things and mulling it over without taking action, then this is probably an indicator for you for this card. And so Mars is the warrior, being the advocate for the underdog, and first and foremost be the advocate for yourself instead of just sitting down. And it is an action kind of orientated gift marking in the hands if you know hand analysis. And so Sekhmet, bring up anger and rage today. And it can be, it's really good to, well, that's probably why I want to move. I just feel like moving and dancing it out, or screaming it out. Run the bath, put your head in the water, scream, nobody can hear you. You don't want to upset the neighbours. So today, Sekhmet is in your life to help you face your anger. Does anger, yours or someone else's, make you feel uncomfortable? And it's really not meeting anger with anger, but just seeing what that is telling you to do. Okay, so where are you pushing it down into your body instead of journaling it out, instead of really looking at that situation? And so it's come here for that. And this book's really good because it's got some rituals that you can do it as well. So basically it's just telling us to express it in a good way, not in the rage that comes in a fury, even though we've obviously been there, we've done that. Did it work? Not really. So just kind of not to contain it, but just to let it come out after you've looked at it and see what it's telling you. So anger and rage. Maybe you're peed off about technology right now, and you need to go and learn something, right? You need to go and learn it and just be patient with it. Still get angry, but just work through that. So Sekhmet, that's the first card. Our second card, there we go. We go from rage and anger to ecstasy. Ecstasy. What's her name? I don't even know her name. Euronymous. I see she's doing the dance, but she's also got the the serpent there as well. Ecstasy. And I was having a conversation with a friend this morning, and we were having a little conversation, and she is a sexuality and relationship coach, and she was like, well, you know, you have to feel the pleasure and kind of bring that into your body. Like, where are you holding that back? Today feels like a lot of containment, right? Are we containing our rage? Are we containing our ecstasy, our pleasure? And here she is. Okay, so let's look her up. You're running. Cannot find her. Where is she? Okay, you're running me. Ecstasy. So, okay, it's time for pleasure. It's time for fullness and rapture. So how can you give yourself ecstasy, that deeply nourishing, intensely joyful place? One way is healing the wounded parts of yourself. Yes, your wounded parts take up emotional space within you, and once healed, the space previously occupied is free. And so to me also this ecstasy, it's creativity as well. Where are you perhaps stopping your creativity? Right now, I'm actually in the process of writing a new book, and it's called Answering the Call of Your Purpose, which is my podcast, but then bringing in hand analysis and going through that and bringing it together, that creativity. And I've been really angry because I want it to be just perfect. And the fun is going out of that as I'm writing it and bringing it all together. And I was looking at lots and lots of content. I've produced lots and lots of content over the 10 years I've been doing hand analysis, and I just want it to be right. So for me for it to be ecstatic is to keep it fun, not keep it light, because purpose is a very deep subject, but I can feel I've gotten a bit too serious about it. So if you're being serious right now in something about in your business, like I must know this for me to move forward, well, be a little bit playful. Come into the sacral chakras. The sacral chakra is about pleasure and fun and creativity, and go into that. And not just think about it. I think we like to think about things, and that's all mind stuff. We actually have to feel it and bring it into our body. And maybe you just need to close your eyes and put on some nice music and feel what that pleasure feels like for you in your body. Does that make sense? I don't know, it does to me. I hope it does. And our third card is growth. Look at that. Beautiful Esther. And I think she was named after the Easter, right? Esther. And she's kind of looks like a maiden goddess, growth. So if you've chosen this piece, it is time for you to embrace growth. Like, what do you need to learn? What do you need to go and study? What do you need to face? That's what comes out. What do you need to face? And be okay with that. Like, we never get it right the first time. One of my clients, bless you Marie, she got on and did a webinar this morning, and everything was going wrong, but she persevered and she got on there, and from that I know that she will grow, because the first time you do something, maybe it doesn't go right, but the next time she does it, she's growing from that experience. But she actually did it, so that's what I'm really proud of her. It took growth to do that. Hey Antonietta, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, you want some fun, you need some ecstasy. So let's look up Esther. So she's about growth. Okay, growth. Springtime message, even though we're in the kind of middle of winter here. So it's time to open new things in your life that facilitate growth, development, evolution. Is there a class or workshop you've been wondering if you should take? Do it now. Is there something new that you want to include in your life? Let it in now. Have you just gone through a period of stagnation and lethargy where nothing seemed to be happening? Let it go. Now is the time for growth. Esther says that wholeness is nurtured when you embrace experiences, risks, and occasions that cause you to stretch. The stretching promotes your growth. Yeah. Yes, it does. It actually does. So when you're learning something new and rage comes up and you get angry, don't put that towards yourself. Don't put that towards yourself. Just remember that the fun and the creativity that it is, and step into that with growth. So those are the cards today. I like them. So we have Sekhmet, what's her name? Geronimo, and we have Esther. So those are the three. Hope they make sense. If you're watching the replay, let me know. And until next time, lots of love to you, many blessings as you step into your purpose. Bye for now.